It's time for y'all to become fans of Combo Rogue, and I don't mean normal Combo Rogue, I mean Combo Keyword Rogue, where we're going to be trying to OTK our opponent by using a combination of Beatboxer, Sonya, and emceeing Blingtron, since Sonya only hits minions now, which made for the perfect opportunity to try out a deck that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time between Beatboxer and Blingtron. Overall, the deck hopes to essentially be able to do double the damage with each Beatbox combo thanks to the Blingtron weapon that you're going to be giving your opponent. And then you can quadruple the damage with a lucky comment if you get lucky enough, and use Record Scratcher as a way to refresh your mana crystals so you can play down as many Beatboxers as you have space on the board. Now, for the one guy, the most important cards to look for are going to be early game removal tools such as O Manager or Fan of Knives if you know your opponent is going to be an aggro deck. Outside of that, you basically are going to be looking for draw power cards such as Knick-Knack Shack. Beatboxer is also not a bad card to keep if you also see a Shadow Step, so you can get that part of the combo online really easily. And then finally, Record Scratcher or Instrument Tech are really good cards to keep too. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, so we're going to keep the weapon. Actually, we're going to keep everything here. Okay, do we want to bounce this back? I actually kind of want to keep the weapon, or draw. It would be ironic if we top decked the weapon after this, though. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so ramp might be a little bit annoying for us to deal with, but at the same time, we should be able to be perfectly fine. They are a bit slower, but like Rogue historically does have problems versus stuff like this. I kind of would like to see... Oh, it's from a NERFS class, so we can't actually see quick draw, gain a coin. That's kind of a shame. The problem I've also realized with combo cards, generally speaking, is... Oh, perfect, actually. Oh, actually, talking about absolute perfect. Okay, okay, we get the Shadow Step back. They have to be thinking, like, what the hell is this person doing? I think the plan would be, if they slam down a minion, there's no easy way to deal with this. But to be fair, we do have a lot of, like, really cheap cards, so... Okay, so they'll be at 8 mana next turn. You know, this actually might not... I kind of want to grab this. But we could also grab this just for removal. Or, like, pressure on board. Let's grab this, I guess. I don't know. Use one of these. Get a coin. Slam this down. Then, hopefully they don't have... Oh, yeah, they'll be at 9 mana, so... This is where we're going to get Dungard, right? It's either Dungar or Ziliax. Ziliax I don't actually mind too much. It does kind of heal them, but like Dubious Purchase can nice. And we won't be getting the coin off of this, I don't think, though. Okay, so it is Ziliax. Oh, we can't use Ziliax. Okay. I mean, coin here. Lucky. Okay. Never mind. We are in a really good position here. A really good position. I think. Actually, math. Maybe not. Okay, actually, we're in a better position. We are going to be healing them for a little bit, but... Fresh 5 mana. Send this down. 16. 4. Not enough for lethal, but that's pretty close. Oh, we already attacked, so we can't do that. And then we just have to get, like, something useful off of these. Gear Shift. Actually, Gear Shift could do it, too. Oh, how much I would have loved... Oh. Oh. Okay, let's see what we grab here, actually. Sure. Sure, none of that actually is good. We just need to get to their face. That's the main hurdle here, is just we need to get to the face. Wait, this is game. This goes face, this goes face. We actually did it! As long as one of these hits face, we got game. Alright, time for a game against Rogue. Let's see what they have in store for us. I know there's a few Rogue lists floating around. I know Cycle Rogue got nerfed, but I guess we technically are a variant of Cycle Rogue if you really think about it, even though it is technically Combo Rogue. I'm going to keep Mixologist just in case and Record Scratcher. It depends if this is a quicker Rogue or a slower Rogue. So, you know what? Actually, this hand doesn't look that bad. So, let's use Gear Shift. Those two aren't that bad. I'm very, very curious of what type of rogue we're actually facing. Okay, so, I mean, that actually kind of solves the mystery of what we're facing against. So we are going to be playing against Spaceship Rogue, which could be a little bit of a problem. Hopefully it won't be. Oh, that's going to be annoying to deal with. Do we have an easy way to deal with it this turn, though? I don't think we... Oh, no. Dubious Purchase Coin is actually pretty good. Alright, let's just go face. Okay, Schematic. Okay, pass it back to us. Okay, let's slam down Record Scratcher. Go face, and then we can prep the Manager and pass it back to them. Because I know, like, the disconnects are a lot less common than they used to be. Or they could just be playing slow. Okay, they are just playing slow. I'm assuming they were trying to figure out, like, what they wanted to do. Okay, Heart of the Legion. I do want to do another spaceship deck. I just don't know when we're going to get to it. Some other... Here's some insight for the rest of... like, next week, basically. I kind of want to do a Shafar list. Paladin is the class that I'm looking at mostly for that list. And I kind of want to do a Spore Empress list. Trying to get as many spores as humanly possible. So we're going to be running things like the Naga that gives you additional spell or copy of the spell that you draw into. And then we're also going to be running cards like Tide Pool and the elemental that draws a spell from your deck, stuff like that. That could be a real fun one to try out. I don't know how consistent it's going to be. I know it's probably late into the season to try something like that out, but I think we should be still fine. I'm trying to do a little bit more variety of like what classes we're trying to do. I know I kind of always default back to like Priest, Shaman, Rogue, and DK as like the main classes that I do on the channel. Generally speaking, and Hunter, I guess. But, like, generally speaking, those tend to be the classes that do the best on the channel, and they're also the classes that I have most interest in 90% of the time. Warrior's up there, too. Yeah, we're going to reset this. Okay. So, we missed out on the fact that they got a few more starships on board, or pieces. At least we didn't skip out on our turn, which is actually good news. We're looking for AoE damage. Draw power isn't bad. AoE is pretty nice. Probably attacking into this first, and then just doing this. We're going to have a big starship, but Grifta in theory could actually just win us the game by stealing a humongous starship, because we do have that Shadow Step in hand. That could be really nice. And this person really is just playing slow. I don't want to reboot the game again. I guess they're thinking about, like, I don't know exactly what we're playing. Oh. Well, I mean... we can win depending on, like, A, what our top deck is, and B, what we get off of Grifta. This is a Grifta play. We're going to bounce back the Exodar. Get rid of our minion. Not heal any. Okay, that could be interesting. Come on, Grifta. One-time mind control. I know you like to give it to me. Let's go! Okay. We just go face for... 22 damage, bounce this back so we don't have to give it back to them next turn. And now the question is, do we use anything else here? We could use Tar Slick. We could also use Lucky Comet. I kind of just want to use Lucky Comet. I guess Talgath is fine. It is worth mentioning that this deck originally started out as a Talgath deck, and then I realized it was anti-synergistic. Oh, perfect burn, actually. Anti-synergistic with, like, what we're trying to do with the deck, so I ended up cutting it. What? Oh, passion. Taking our minion won't do... Oh, I guess it will do much. Okay, Grifta into... Wait, we're burning a card next turn. Oh no, that could be... Oh, that could be really bad. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Okay. Let the board a little bit. Come on, don't be Sonya, don't be Sonya, don't be Sonya. Also, we got to be a little bit careful with the starship we took from them, because if we slam it down on the same turn, they're just going to be able to take it from us. And I do not want to be taking a bajillion damage to face. Okay, Knick-Knack Shack actually isn't... I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't suck too much given the fact that our hand is completely full. Okay, how do we want to do this? I guess we just do the 1 damage to face. Then we use Dubious Purchase. Hopefully this hits something good. Oh, Fan of Knives is so nice right now. Oh, the Beatboxers are nice too. Oh, and O Manager. Why not, right? Turn up there. It does kind of suck, but we probably will... Actually, no. Let's just take the Starship piece. And then do that. And that gets rid of the minion. And then we don't have to worry about them gaining armor. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Actually, maybe it won't be. Okay, so we have a 2-mana Ceaseless Expanse. We somehow have to discount the Beatboxers down to 1 mana, but I don't think we're going to be getting that this turn. How do we want to do this? I guess we could hit here. I don't really want to play anything else, to be fair. I guess we could go with the Ceaseless Expanse play. I think we just pass it. I don't think there's actually a viable play there. Okay, so they are going to attack into our minion. Oh, Tess. By the way, I need to do something with Tess before she rotates. I don't know for a fact she will rotate, but I would almost want to bet she will end up rotating. So we do want to do something with her before that happens. At some point. I don't know when that point is going to be, but hopefully we will get to her before that happens. But to be fair... Oh, that's such a good top deck. Wait, are we going to be able to do... Oh, no. Well... I think we try to get them as low as possible, because I don't think we can survive if we don't get rid of the board. And we do need to use Ceaseless Expanse now. Like, we can use Ceaseless Expanse into Beatboxer, and maybe Talgath just to get it down. Oh, well, Blingtron first. Because this will be 16 damage, 8 damage. Oh, we'll be like 2 off, aren't we? Oh no, why are we 2 off? Game, why do you do this to me? Oh, even if we maximize what we're going to try to do here. 2 off, right? Oh, that's so tragic. Because it isn't technically double damage, it's just 1 additional damage. Okay, we might as well slam down Talgath just to slam down Talgath. Okay, there is still a card in our deck that would do it. We are going to be taking the 15/15 to face, probably. Oh, if they gain armor, we're screwed. Please don't gain armor. Please be dumb. Don't gain armor. Okay, the split is fine. Wait, the split actually... Wait. It clears out the board, so they can't heal a bajillion. Okay. What? Can we feel lucky here for the lucky finish? Come on. Lucky finish, lucky finish, lucky finish. Let's go. No, we just need to hit, like, Beatboxer. That's all we need. Legitimately. All we need. Might as well do the 2 damage here. We need 2 damage to hit face. Come on. RNG, be on our side. Let's go. Okay, time for a game against Shaman. Let's see what they have in store for us. There's actually a few new Shaman lists floating around right now. I know there's a Nebula Shaman list floating around. I know Murmur is actually catching on, weirdly enough. Sometimes I get ahead of the curve with decks, and that definitely is going to be one of the more recent ones that I got a little bit of ahead of curve. This one, I hope I can get this out before anyone else covers Combo Rogue, but I never know. No one's going to be covering this variant of Combo Rogue, I think, because I think I'm the only madman who would want to try out something with Blingtron and Sonya. Overall, though, like, I've been wanting to use Blingtron for a long, long time in a deck, and there was never enough cards to do enough damage to our opponent's face. But with Lucky Comet, you actually are able to do enough damage to out damage a lot of decks as long as they don't gain a bajillion armor. I really do want at some point, and I don't know, and this is early enough in testing, where I want to see if we can use Bounce Around Pete Corona, but I legitimately don't know what you would be cutting for the card. So who knows? Y'all will find out if we end up managing to cut it out of the deck or I mean adding it to the deck or not. But if you want a little bit more damage output, that could be a way to do it. Just because I think we're going to run into the problem where we don't have enough space on board, to be fair. Okay, Sonya is pretty good. Also, this does actually allow, even though we didn't get to use Talgath in this list, actually, maybe we do still have Talgath in the list. I know early on in testing I did include Talgath. There is another card that I don't know. There's two cards that space-wise would be really neat to include. Ceaseless Expanse is one of them, just for additional AoE. But I don't know. Space is really, really tight in the deck, and sometimes you just can't make use of it. I guess we could maybe cut like Pressure Point and then just rely on hitting a Beatboxer with Shadow Step, because that does also enable the combo. I'm really curious of what we're facing right now. But yeah, I know there's like a Nebula deck floating around. I know there's a Murmur deck. Actually, I guess there's two Murmur decks floating around. Asteroid Shaman is good. I really want to try out a not Blingtron, a Bathin Shaman list using Shutter Block as a way to get cards out of my opponent's hand. I think that would be really, really funny. I don't know how strong it would be. Come on. Oh, perfect. Actually hit there. Okay, slam down Knick-Knack Shack, and then just pass the turn after that. Okay, oh. We got rid of one, and we got to deal with the other. But yeah, doing the... you know what, actually? In hindsight, Ceaseless Expansion could actually be easily added instead of, like, Grifta. I think Grifta has come up a few times in testing, but, like, I think there are just much better ways to try to win than with using Grifta. I don't know. The draw isn't bad, but I don't want to burn a card. What minion has been destroyed? Let's just gain the armor. The armor is just going to be the safer bet. And then we can use Knick-Knack Shack. Oh, that's tragic. But, oh well. It is what it is. Let's bounce one of these back, though. We could also see, like, what we'd get there. I don't want to burn a card, but, like, I think this is the best way we can do this. Slam this down, and then we gotta choose quick. Draw a card, deal damage to all enemy minion, or all minions. But yeah, there are some matchups, like, that feel really good in this deck. Dungar Druid is one of them, kind of, if they get unlucky. It actually depends on what version of Dungar you're actually facing against. Oh. We could shuffle 2 back into the deck. I don't think we need to do that, though. Coin. Use the coin. Actually, yeah, I've shuffled the 2. Oh. Oh, we got the combo breaker. Hey, Talagath, we might as well get him. I know I'm also changing how I'm pronouncing Talgath every other time I say Talgath or Talagath, you know, but whatever. Okay, there's Oracle. Grifta does, yeah. There is definitely an argument to be made where we just cut out Grifta, I think. I don't know. I think he might just be a greedy card. Like, in theory, he's fine, but I do want to pop that card, though. There's Shadow Step. Grifta could be interesting, something cool. Take control or heal. Or, actually, a taunt might not be bad. Taunt's just a taunt. I'm a little bit afraid that they'll be able to do a bajillion damage, because I think this is Cliff Diver Shaman. Oh. That's annoying. That definitely is annoying. Oh yeah, also Nature Shaman is floating around again. Keep forgetting that is a deck. Okay, we can slam down our weapon. We're probably not going to be refreshing too many mana crystals. We can use one of the shadow steps here. See what we can grab. Draw wouldn't be bad. We're just looking for MC. I guess the 6 damage is what we want, right? And these are going to draw nothing. We're just getting them out of our hand. But combo-wise, we have, like, everything we would want in our hand except for Blingtron. I'm hoping they destroy as many minions as humanly possible here, so I don't have to deal with that worrying about board space. That also is an argument against Knick-Knack Shack. So. Okay, well, I mean, we can get rid of that and then attack into both of those, get rid of Insidious, and hopefully we don't instantly lose. We're out of card. Oh, no, we're not out of cards. Oh. Game. We legitimately only have... Wait, is that 1 or 2 cards? Might as well grab the direct damage, right? Just to be safe. Meteor Storm, thank you very much. And it's time to show off our combo. Slam down Blingtron, refresh 2. And this should be GG because this is 16 plus an R8 and then an R8. It's interesting to me that this isn't an explored like archetype that people have tried. Because it feels like you could, if you were a little bit better of a deck builder than me, figure out a way to consistently get to the combo pieces. GG. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I played 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 60% win rate. However, I will say this, the matchups that felt incredibly difficult to win were the decks that are gaining a bunch of armor right now. The main problem with the deck is going to be the fact that you are going to run out of space really quickly, which makes dealing with those armor gain decks a little bit annoying. I will say this, if you can find room for bounce around Feet Garona, you might be able to get around that fact and be able to do even more damage really easily, but I just wasn't able to test it out because I've been a little bit busy with some real life stuff. Overall, if you're a big fan of combo as a keyword, this is going to be one of the better combo rogue lists that you can try out. Sadly, Talagath did not make the final cut, even though that was the point of trying a deck like this out. But either way, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.